Well, hello everyone. This video today is about those dishes. You know, those satellite dishes that you just decided, hey, why not try one of these satellite cable TV companies? And then you're like, nah, I'm kind of tired of it. We don't need all these channels that are worthless. I'm gonna disconnect it. Well, once you disconnect it, then you're like, man, why do I have that satellite up there? Well, they don't take the satellite with them. They just disconnect it. You return the other equipment and they say, heck with it. Leave the satellite on your roof. I don't really care about it. Well, if you're wanting to take it off because it's an eyesore, you're gonna, go up here. There's gonna be some bolts in it. I've already taken ours off. And what you're gonna find is they lay this patch down or this tar pad down underneath it. Well, as you're pulling that satellite off, it's also going to just tear the shingles right off your roof. At least that's what it did on ours. We have 30-year dimensional shingles, and it just, you can see here, it just ripped the shingles up. Now, I pulled the shingles off the bottom of the satellite and stuffed them back in, and I even took the screws where they ran those wood screws, those big lag screws into the ceiling. I put them back in, mainly because I don't want it to leak. But I still think it's gonna leak or have some problems because the shingles got tore up. Anyways, I went and got some roofing patch. There we go. Roofer's Choice plastic roof cement. So basically you use this to patch holes or cracks in your shingles, and works pretty good. You just kind of smooth it on there. So basically I'm just going to use this cheap putty knife, and I'm going to use this caulking gun to squirt it all over the holes and everywhere, pretty much make a nice little black layer of this Roofer's Choice cement. And the sun should come in and harden it up and keep the roof from leaking. Now with that, I haven't had any roof leaks that I know of or anything from this. We actually just recently ripped this off. But, definitely go back. You don't want your roof leaking. There's wood underneath, and that's just a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and put a lot of that on here, caulk it up, smooth it out, and let you see what it is when I'm done. So to do this kind of repair, all you really need is some kind of caulking gun. These things are cheap here. Home Depot, Amazon, whatever. Very cheap manual caulking gun. Then you're going to need some roof repair, pretty much tar. This is called plastic roof cement, but Roofer's Choice. There's a lot of different brands, a lot of different types. I think this was like $2 a tube, and you don't need but maybe half a tube for the size patch that I'm doing. But and I know this stuff can last a little bit, but I'll give you a hint. Once you open it, just use the whole tube. It's only a couple bucks because we've had some of this stuff before where I've actually opened it and had it in the barn, and it just hardened up. It wasn't really good to use. But you need a tube of that or more based on the size patch you're doing, and then just some kind of cheap plastic putty knife. If you have a metal one, that's great, or whatever. But basically something big enough to kind of smooth over what you're working on. You might want to have two, a big one and a small one if you're going to try to be real precise or around some kind of flashing or something. But for the small repair that I'm doing, this was fine. And this right here is probably less than $10, just all of this. So but anyways, yeah, it works good on asphalt shingles, probably on many different types of roofs. But I've done these kind of repairs before, and after the sun bakes it in, then you're good to go. All right, now look how pretty that is. I did get a couple little drops here and there. Be careful with it because it doesn't come off the asphalt shingles very well. Basically, you're just spreading tar on top of it. It's got some other ingredients in it, but basically tar. Anyway, so I use the putty knife to spread that over that patch, and the sun's going to come along and cook that on there, and that's going to slowly settle down into the nooks and crannies of this patch. But that should do it. That should be all I need. We plan on selling this house relatively soon, next couple years. So every time I do something, I try to make sure it looks clean and doesn't look crazy. You know, whoever the next buyers would be would say, oh, somebody actually took their time to do that. So if this is helpful to anybody, like I said, I'll put a link down in the description or whatever of the product, the items that I used. But if this helped anyone, just if you would just subscribe to the channel, thumb up the video, hit the bells, do all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you soon in our next videos. Everyone take care. Bye.